All right, this is a BMW R9T. It's a 2021. It's the scrambler version. Shaft driven is nice. I love these high exhaust pipes. Big breather. Nice headlight. I really like that headlight too. I like it. It's different though. This particular one has 4,500K on it. Whoa. It's wider. I'm sitting down on it and I have to spread my feet out a little bit. I'm going to turn the heated handle grips on, seeing as it's cool out, and I want to see how that, oh, they heat up fast. Okay. Yeah, this is more like the Guzzi seating position. I can scooch back a little bit. I can sit up a little straighter. I have to reach for the ground a little bit, more like on my V9, not like on the bobber. The ground is just right there. My leg is pretty well straight. Now the engine sound on this is much different, much different. It's a lot quieter, but it's a very different sound, right? It's not a rumble, it's a rev, if that makes any sense. I cannot believe how much the heated hand grips make a difference. I just did this ride on the bobber, and I was feeling a little chilly. And I'm doing the ride now, and it feels very comfortable. It's amazing how that one little thing makes such a difference. Well, this is definitely faster than my Guzzi. Similar sort of driving experience. The seat is not nearly as comfortable as what the V9 is. It is fast though, much faster than even the Triumph, which is the same size engine. It's a 1200 as well. But this is like a sports bike that's been scrambler. It's a sports bike. So yeah, it's going to be faster, but it is a lot faster. Just anywhere you want it, it just goes. And I'm feeling comfortable at these kind of speeds, even without the windshield. I mean, yeah, it's a little cool today, but no problem. Going those speeds. Once it's warmer out, I'll be more comfortable at it, but that's where that's where the riding experience is different over the Guzzi that I have, is in how much more power this has. But it handles relatively the same as the Guzzi. You know, people are talking about this engine and the way that it's mounted and how much weight distribution, and I don't find it really at all different than what the Guzzi is. Yeah, just power on demand with this bike. It's just right there wherever you want it. Just all kinds of power on this. It's just right there, whenever, wherever. Bam. Just turns on. Definitely quality all over this bike too. Again, same as the Triumph, even maybe a little better than the Triumph. You just feel it, and everything, the finish on everything, the detail on everything. In any case, heated hand grips are in my future. This is so nice to have on. Now, this bike, interestingly, does not have a gear indicator on it, which I'd never had until I got my Guzzi, and now I just kind of rely on it. And if it's not there, it's weird. It's different. I'd have to get used to it again, not having one. And it's weird that a bike of this caliber doesn't have that. The cylinder heads on this don't seem to run into my shins the same as on my V9. I'm constantly bumping into them. Not that they're hot or anything, but they're just always present right in front of my legs. Whereas on this, I don't I don't seem to be bumping into them at all. I don't like the instrumentation here as much. There's not as much going on with kilometers, kilometer A, degrees Celsius, engine temp, clock, setup, kilometers. Like, there's not nearly as much going on as, you know, having the fuel economy is nice. Having the temperature is nice. And again, on a bike of this caliber, why would they not have a more involved onboard computer? It's mostly just trip set, an odometer, engine temp. Fuel light. It'll tell you on there when the fuel is low, but no fuel gauge, which everyone complains about, but you get used to that on a motorcycle. A lot of motorcycles don't have a fuel gauge. The signal lights are auto-canceling as well on this, which is a nice little feature that, you know, doesn't ever mean anything until you get it, and all of a sudden you will start to rely on it. Same as the gear selection, the gear indicator. Two so vastly different bikes that I've ridden, and I like them both for different reasons. I'll pull up behind this Ducati.